Hey everyone, it's Ruth from Becoming Mrs. Button Queen. This is my 6-week update video. 5 weeks update video. So if you're interested in hearing more about that, you can listen in. This week I lost my favorite weight my body likes to lose, which is 700 grams. So I now weigh 97.5 kilograms. And so that's a total loss of 6.9 since surgery and 11.2 since pre-op on the 31st of August. So that's pretty good. I still struggle with reading some people's stats who have lost 6 kilos in 1 week. I think, okay, am I ever gonna lose a good amount of weight? If I lose 700 grams a week, I'm only gonna lose 7 kilos. But then if you think about it the other way, if you put on 700 grams a week and you were 7 kilos heavier, then I would be much more unhappy. It's all perspective, I guess. The truth is that I'm getting healthier every day and doing better every day, and everything I do is a step in the right direction for my health. So one of the big pushes for getting the surgery was the fibromyalgia that I have, which has caused a great amount of pain when I exercise. And I've lost, like I said, nearly 12 kilos. Just rested on at the swimming carnival. I stood on my feet for 3 hours before I started to feel really sick. And uncomfortable and in pain in my feet. Feels like every bone in my feet is broken, which sounds over dramatic, but that's how it feels. A friend got me a chair, but it wasn't really a sitting down position, so I was still standing up and down. So I came home and I did all the right things, and I had a warm bath, and I used my muscle recovery oils that I have, which are brilliant. They're from Le Rev. They're amazing. When I got up this morning, I couldn't stand on my right foot at all. I ended up having to strap it, and I could barely walk all day, sort of hobbled around. Fortunate that today was a day where I'm just in my building where I am, my office is. I'm teaching that same building today, so I was able to stay fairly close. But on my duty, it took me 7 minutes to get down to the front of the school and back again, and I was just hobbling. I just couldn't stand on it. So I came home and iced it this afternoon, and hopefully it'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow, just in time for awards night. So tomorrow I'll be leaving here at 7 a.m. and I'll be getting home about 9:30, maybe 10. And I'll be at school all day. So big day, especially when I'm struggling with nutrition, struggling with getting enough in. Definitely not getting anywhere near 40 grams of protein, let alone 100. Last night I'm still taking the Nexium, and I'm just going to stop. I've got one left. Every night I take it, and every night I'm so sick and I feel so nauseous, and I'm like, you know what, I've done pretty good. Oh, that was a spider. I've done pretty good so far sticking to taking it no matter how sick I felt, but I'm just not going to do it anymore. I had some quiche, I threw it up. Last night I had my tablet and it had some milk and protein to try and get my numbers up to 40, and I threw it up. Sort of everything I eat at night I just throw up, so I'm like, okay, I'm just going to try not having it. I mean, I've only got one tablet left, so I'm just going to chuck it. I don't think that one tablet is going to make any difference. So that's my plan moving forward, is I am really fed up with feeling sick every night. Just feel awful. So as far as everything else goes, my clothes are getting looser. People are commenting every day your clothes are getting really big on you. So I know the centimeters are dropping, and that's really good. I'm really hopeful that I can keep my current clothes until the end of this term. So there is another 5.5 weeks to wear them. We'll see how we go. If we progress at what I have and I lose what I've lost in the last 5 weeks, then I will most likely not be able to wear them. But my thinking is that then after school finishes, there's another 6 weeks, and in that time I'll lose even more, and then I've got to come back to work and buy a whole lot more clothes. So I'm really just trying to get through until then, and I'm pretty determined. I'm not fussy, and I know there's a process that's happening, so I'm not one of those people that has to shop or be wearing the best fitting things I can kind of get away with. Just schmoozing through, getting just okay. It's been a very quiet week, apart from nearly dying yesterday and being definitely tired tomorrow. I'm getting a lot done at work. I'm trying to stay really focused at work so that I don't have to bring it home. During the week so far, that's been working, which means that when I come home, if I need to sleep for an hour, I can. If I need to just sit down and just relax, I can do that because I've stayed really focused and intent on what I needed to get done during the day. And that doesn't always happen. You can be very focused, and if you have too much work to do, sometimes you do still have to bring it home. But at the moment, I'm on top of things and I want to get ahead. So I'm now making steps to plan that at work I'm doing things to get ahead so that over Christmas I actually can have a bit of a break and come back ready. Next year is going to be an even bigger year. I will be teaching 2 different year levels. I will be teaching 2 different courses. We've got one that we're teaching out and one that we're bringing in. But that's how the cookie crumbles. That's what they needed, and I just do what I'm needed. So yeah, just had my appointment with a surgeon. He was really happy with my weight loss, and he was good. And then funnily enough, I saw him the next day at a cafe, so that was really weird. All right, I'm out. Bye. Hello, welcome to my week 6 update. Excuse my hair, got a bit wet in the rain and decided to go all funky. So this is my 6-week post-op update. I had gastric Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery on September 14th, 2020 with Dr. Mark Dowd, who operated out of Sunnybank Private Hospital. And I started at 109.1 kilos, 96.2 kilos. I put my notes over there and I can't read them properly, which is a loss of 1.3 kilos, so 10.1 kilos in 6 weeks. And I noticed it when I went to film my face today. It's very different. So yeah, anyway, according to my measurements, I didn't lose any centimeters this week, but my watch band went down a complete whole length so that it's smaller now. And my wedding ring is being held on by my engagement ring, which is always a little bit smaller than the wedding ring, so that I can notice things. I can notice in my face, and I can notice in my clothes. It's quite an interesting journey, and I'm super excited. What's been happening? Not a lot. I go to work, I come home. I still really bad reactions to egg. Still can't eat egg. I still am sort of just living off yogurts and Cruskits with cream cheese or peanut butter and cheese on them. I really want to just eat like a normal meal, but my stomach gives it back. I just want to think I've found something that will work, like ham with cheese wrapped up inside it. The next day, my stomach went, no, actually, I did not like that, and you cannot eat it again. It's been a bit hard. I'm still struggling with that. I've worked out how to get more protein, so I completely cheat. So my coffee, I put in a scoop of tasteless protein, and that's an extra 15 grams a day. And then in my water that I make, so I make up 600 mils of protein water, and so that's 15 grams, plus then I put in another scoop of tasteless proteins, that's another 15. So when I drink those in a day, I know I'm getting 30, so that's 45. And from food I get about 15 to 20 a day, if that. I've been eating Chobani yogurt, and a friend recommended YoPro, so I'm going to be trying them. Today was a crazy day at work, and I didn't actually get a lunch break. Between classes, I came and grabbed one of my little slices of cheese and ate that, and just kept drinking my protein water. I only got 1 coffee today. That was my coffee from this morning. So that means it's a really busy day. Other things that have been happening, my mum, who has cancer, has a sarcoma. She has gone for her bone marrow test today. So I feel like there's something else going on as well. She was given 3 months to live 2 years and 4 months ago. And she's a fighter. She broke her hip last year in the middle of all this rubbish. So yeah, things like that just make me stop and think, like, I'm trying to lose weight, to improve my health and my energy, and my mom just wants to live. So it does put everything in perspective and remind myself why I do these videos, because I do them so that I can look back in a year's time and see what's been going on and how I was feeling. So I've been a bit flat the last week, and sorry if it's TMI, I am now 28 days past my period, so I've officially missed a complete cycle, so it's not the first time this has happened. I've gone 3 or 4 months before without them, but I can feel on the inside it's not good. It's not comfy. It's just my body getting used to everything. I'm trying to work out like how much I can lose by the graduation, which is in 4 weeks time, and so I'm hoping to lose another, I would love to get below 90 kilos. That would be 6.3 in 4 weeks. It's doable. Just depends what my body wants to do. Now, one thing I can eat is bacon. Can definitely eat bacon. I have to really remind myself to slow way down when I'm eating, and I'm kind of nervous to try things. So because I hate throwing up, and I threw up pretty much every day. Maybe there was one day last week I didn't throw up, but every other day I threw up. That's icky. We are now in the week before my husband goes for his appointment for the Defence Force, which is super exciting. We're having lots of rain and storms at the moment, which I love. I grew up in drought. I grew up in Central Australia in Alice Springs, and also Central Queensland in Mount Isa. We had a drought for 9 years when I was growing up. We would have lightning storms but no rain. So I love the rain, and I don't care if it rains on me and I get drenched. Like I don't care. I love the rain. I love the storms. I love the hail. I love it all. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. This week, hubby's working late. Kids are all cruising. Exams started for our year 12 student, so that's exciting. They only have 4 weeks left, counting this week. Pretty full on. But yeah. So I will be back next week with some more news and an update, and I look forward to seeing you all on the flip side. If you're interested in staying on and seeing what my journey is like and whether I can get down to my dream weight of being in a healthy BMI, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell so that you're notified when I upload a video, which I do every week. This one is a combined week 5 and week 6 together because I was so drained last week that I didn't have the energy to do it, but I'm feeling a lot better this week. So I see you on the flip side. Bye.